it's Haley here, and today I want to talk to you about how to respond, conversation tips. So you've posted the invite to your challenge group, and you're getting all these comments, these likes, you are getting messages, people are asking questions, and you don't know what to respond. Okay, so here is what I want you to keep in mind whenever you are responding to those messages. The first thing that you need to remember is to never carry on a conversation about your challenge group on the posts that you posted. So if they're asking questions, then say that you will privately message them. You want to take the comments that they're posting and move them into personal messages. That way you are not putting yourself out there all over your posts, because you want to make this personal. You want to be able to dig deep. You want to know exactly how you can help them. You want to know personal questions, maybe how much weight they want to lose, what are their fitness goals, what are their eating habits, what are their biggest obstacles to their nutrition. Whatever their needs are and what their goals are, you are you're their potential coach, and they're your potential challenger, and so you need to ask those questions to be able to help them in the best way that you can. And you cannot do that on a Facebook post. So please make sure that you move the conversation from the post that you posted to a private message. The second tip in conversations is do not share your link until they are absolutely ready to order. So here's how this goes. You're going to tell them, you're going to end up going through all those questions that I told you about. You're going to know their personal information. You're going to know what their goals, their needs, their desires, how much time they have to work out. You're going to know all this stuff about them, and you are going to help them pick out their program that's going to best suit their needs for what their goals are. And you are going to you're going to tell them your expectations. They're going to know your expectations. You are going to be fully know. They're going to know everything that they're going to need to know. Then they're going to be biting at the grip. They're going to be really ready to order before you give them their link. So you hold on to that link for as long as you can, because you do not want to come off as salesy. You do not want for anybody to think that you don't really want to help them. This is what our job is. We're helping people. And so if you're just throwing a link out there, you're not helping anyone. And so make sure that you have not given out your link until the very end, when they are very ready to order. Okay, so the third thing that you have as a conversation tip is read your message before you send it. Okay, so why? Well, we get really busy, and I know that we have like 50,000 things going on at one time, and we're responding to all these different messages, and sometimes when we get so busy, they come off as impersonal, or maybe we're in a rush, and people can read that through your messages. They can know whenever you really don't care. And so make sure you're rereading them and you aren't giving them a reason to think that you aren't interested in what they're saying or what their goals are. So make sure that you're rereading those messages and you are responding in the most genuine way. The fourth conversation tip is breadcrumb information. So if you, off the bat, you're saying you're going to have drink psychology and this program is going to be $160 and you're going to do this and we're going to have daily check-ins and you're going to do blah, 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 they are going to have information overload. It's too much information. They're not going to want to join this challenge group because you're giving them too much all at one time. They don't understand what that's going to be required of them. They think that's going to be more busy work. It's just too much information. And so make sure you are breadcrumbing that information, that you are telling them one little piece at a time. So by the time you get to the end of the conversation, they have all the information, but they haven't been brain fried by everything all at once. So breadcrumb the information. And the final tip is you want to, like I said, and really this kind of can go in step 1. You want to ask as many questions as possible. So tailor the conversation to them and their goals. So whatever their needs are, whatever their goals are, that you want to ask those questions and make them feel like you are truly out to help them and pick them out the best program that is for them. So just make them understand that, you want to tell them, that this has worked for you, that this has worked for your friends, that you've had challengers that have succeeded, and that you know that this program can help them lose that 15 to 20 pounds they want to lose, or that you're going to be able to stand by them to help them lose that 70 pounds, or whatever their goals are. Let them know that you're there for them, that you have a heart, that you are there to serve them because you are their coach. And so I promise if you go after it with a heart and a love for other people and you just want to help them, I promise that you will be much more successful in your conversations than if you were not. Now, this isn't going to, more than likely, you won't have a yes right off the bat. I mean, that's a lot of money to spend, or they may think they're not really sure, or they haven't quite got to where they trust you completely yet, and that's okay. I always use a restaurant example. When you go into a restaurant and this waitress asks you, do you want coffee? And you say no, she isn't offended. She's not going to be upset. She's not going to go mope over it. No, she just says okay, and she moves on about her business, and she goes ask the next person, right? So don't get upset when people tell you no. Take that as a good thing. You have another set of eyes watching your profile. You have another set of eyes being inspired by you. You have another set of eyes watching what you're doing. And so just take that as a good thing. Go ahead, put them on your contact list as a not now, and you'll just re-invite them again the next month. It's no big deal. So there you go. So don't be down and be Pacific. So I'm going to go over it one more time. You move your conversation from your Facebook wall to a personal message. Do not share your link until the very, very, very end. You want to make sure you reread your messages before you send them. Make sure that you are being personal and you aren't responding too quickly. 4, you want to breadcrumb the information. Don't give them everything at once. You want to breadcrumb one little piece at a time. And your 5th conversation tip is to ask as many questions as possible and tailor the information to their needs. So I hope that this video is helpful in helping you form your conversations and developing relationships. So as always, just comment below, and I'll look forward to seeing how this helps my team. Thanks, guys. Bye.